Bring in now Charles Latibeaudiere, co-executive producer at TMZ. Charles, thank you for joining us. I imagine you guys are checking your emails, right? I mean, you got the message.
Yeah.
Can you confirm you got that first message on Tuesday morning?
That is correct. We got it on Tuesday morning. I was listening to what Jessica said, and you're right, Elizabeth. We are, refreshing and checking our inbox because we're just wondering if it is indeed the second note is from the same people or person who sent the first. Are they going to follow the same pattern?
Right.
Where they sent it to KOLD first, then to the other station in Tucson, and then to us. And we know that we received it on Tuesday, about an hour after the second station in Tucson. Will they follow that same pattern, or is this, or the one, are they just going to send it to KOLD? We don't know. But we are obviously anxiously looking to see if there's anything there. We've also been looking all day, hoping that maybe they would send this proof of life that the family is so desperate and the law enforcement really want to see. But they have sent nothing, although from what I just heard Jessica saying, this second note doesn't really seem to offer that either.
No, she wouldn't say a lot about the note, but she was very clear on that there is no proof of life in this second message.
I think that's a really, it's clear that the family wants that. And it makes sense that they need this, right? Because they're trying to decide what do they do come Monday. Are they paying this? Are they not paying it? And law enforcement obviously wants some communication, and I'm sure they would prefer to be getting direct communication. The fact that whoever is behind this is using the media as a middleman is some evil brilliance on their part, and keeps sort of a wall between themselves and law enforcement.
Charles, do you at TMZ have a similar system that they do at this Tucson television station where people can send in messages that are not, like, whoever did this on the first message had a made-up name and email address. On the second message, they just typed random words instead of a name. So, in other words, they have a tip line so that people don't have to reveal their identity. Do you have a similar system?
Yeah, it's the exact same system. If you go on our website, there's a place where you can click to send in a tip, and you can put whatever name you want there. And yes, you can put your actual email address if you want us to contact you. Sometimes people leave even a phone number. It's up to you to decide how much information you want to put there. And then, yeah, we can track IP addresses, but that doesn't always get you to the actual person because people can use VPNs now. It's all, masked. And I think this new technology is making this much more difficult for law enforcement.
But it's interesting, whoever is sending these messages is very aware of the fact, that, oh, here's a way I can get a message to these outlets without revealing my own email address. She confirmed as well that there's wording in these two messages, or there was in the first message, that made it clear that whoever was behind this is in the Tucson area. Can you elaborate on that? Harvey was talking about that as well.
Yeah, Elizabeth, I think as we went over this note, we've been going over it dozens of times every day since we got it, looking for anything that could be a clue here. And there's just something in the wording when they talk about what happens if the money if they receive the Bitcoin, what would be the next steps, and just the way it's worded. And the way it's worded, combined with the fact that they did indeed go to two local stations, it makes us believe that this started with someone who is in the Tucson area. Whether or not they are still there, it's hard to say. There is also something that talks about what would be the process if they receive the Bitcoin and where Nancy would be returned. They say she'll be returned to Tucson. And in a certain time frame, which we're not going to reveal for sake of the investigation, but it makes it clear that police would have a radius where they would be thinking Nancy is being held. It's not a really small radius, but it is something for them to go off of. And remember, the FBI is involved. So it's not just, they can use resources in other states and other areas where they think she could be held.
But to be clear, they said we will return her to Tucson
Yes,
if you give us the money.
Right.
Not to her home, not to a specific place, or what did they?
They didn't say that. It said that she'll be returned to Tucson. I would imagine, look, they also said there would be no further communication. So.
And yet they're communicating potentially.
And now they did communicate again. So I think that is law enforcement has to see that as a positive sign that the initial note said no further communication, and now there is more communication, assuming that this second note is from the same person.
Right. All right. Charles Latibeaudiere, TMZ, thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming on the show tonight. We'll stay in touch.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.